Hey, I'm AJ Giuliani, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my new book, Meaningful and Relevant Engaging Learners in an Era of Distraction. I've been on a journey writing this book for the better part of the last 3 or 4 years. I went to publish it multiple times, a number of times pulled it back for new edits, to add new research, to add some different stories. And I even had it up on Amazon about 6 months ago, ready to press publish on a pre-sale, and pulled it back down to add in some additional research that have come out. If you're anything like me, you've been in education and you've seen the ups and downs. You've gone through different leadership and different colleagues and maybe different schools or organizations and different roles. I know I've had that journey over the last 2 decades myself, and most of the people I talk with have had that journey as well. It was really interesting though. I got started really in this journey of sharing, writing, talking about education because my students went through a Classrooms for the Future grant and got laptops in the classroom. And that opened up our classroom to a world of possibilities. And for the biggest time, I was all about bringing more technology into the classroom. That was mobile devices, laptops, iPads, phones, you name it. It opened up the world to all different types of possibilities. Well, a couple years ago, I started to have some second thoughts about that opinion. I was seeing how distracting phones were to my own children. I have 5 kids, to kids that I was working with in classrooms, and to adults as well. We see the stats and data and books like The Anxious Generation talking about the fact that how can we learn when our attention is split so many different ways? And so I began down the path of researching and writing and talking about this continuous partial attention, where we give our attention to so many different types of things, just a little sliver here and there, and how it impacts our learning. I've researched all different areas of how this is affecting our youth, our health, and all those things. And what I find time and time again, and I've written about this, have podcasts and videos about what I found time and time again, is that merely eliminating our distractions does not solve our engagement problems in learning, or even our learning and achievement issues as well. And so this book set out to tell the story about what we can do to actually engage our learners in an era of distraction. And of course, during that last 3 to 4 year window, here comes artificial intelligence, which puts a whole new wrinkle onto all the different types of things I was writing about. Well, now the book's finally done. And on April 1st, it's going to be releasing to the world. I'm planning on having a paperback version, a digital version, and an audiobook version. But I wanted to celebrate this long process. So many of you that have helped me in this process of writing this book, with the biggest possible pre-sale bundle I've ever done. I've written 8 other books before. I've done all different types of deals of getting freebies and that types of thing, but I wanted to include everything. And so here is what you're going to get if you do this pre-sale. And the pre-sale is only going to go in for a week, and you'll see in all of my emails, blog posts, and kind of social media posts, we'll have kind of a countdown on what that looks like, because I want to be able to give you early access to some of these things. So you're going to get all 3 versions of the book. Paperback, if you're in US or Canada, we'll ship it to you. Digital version and audiobook version. On top of that, you're going to get the 2 accompanying online courses. That's Engaging Learners in an Era of Distraction, full with resources, videos, different types of strategies, and then also Engaging Adult Learners in an Era of Distraction. And I'm super pumped about this course because it's all for working with adult learners, whether that's professional learning, professional development, PLCs, all different types of things you can think about. It's a fantastic course for adult learners. On top of that, you're also going to get 2 tickets. Yes, you individually. One is going to be for Curriculum Camp. Now, Curriculum Camp was an online event that we ran in July of 2021. we had folks like Jay McTighe and Erica Buddington and Julie Stern and Heidi Hayes Jacobs and a whole host of other curriculum experts, including myself, leading all types of learning around curriculum. And we're coming back this July. We're going to have a lot of your old favorites in curriculum and some new ones that maybe you're just starting to hear about, looking at what does it look like to write curriculum in this era of distraction and artificial intelligence. Standards are changing, and as Jay McTighe says, Curriculum 3.0 is here. And so that will be a July event. And then the second ticket you're going to get is to an online event in October of 2025, which is the Next Gen Leaders Institute. And here we're going to be bringing leaders from around the world into a forum to talk, share, and look at best and next practices, how we can build schools, learning environments, and organizations that thrive in this era of technology, distraction, and artificial intelligence. And that's going to be a very exciting leadership summit that we have in October 2025. So you're going to have both of those included in this as well. And so you get this bundle, which is almost about $600 worth of tickets and courses and books and all that kind of stuff. And you're going to get all of that for $100 as part of this pre-sale. So like I said, a really big deal sharing it out there. We've already had, I put my first email out there 2 days ago. We've had so many people join and kind of get this deal. So I'm super excited about it. We also have the school bundle, which is for $1,000. And all of your staff, if you do the school bundle for $1,000, your entire staff gets digital version and audiobook version of Meaningful and Relevant. You will also get tickets for your curriculum and leadership team for curriculum camp and tickets for your instructional leaders across your school for Next Gen Leaders. And then you're also going to get a live virtual Q&A book talk with your staff about Meaningful and Relevant with me. Going, talking, answering questions, sharing different types of things, and we'll make sure we schedule that time. I've had a number of schools jump on board with this, and I think this is the best deal for those that want to push their staff forward to engage their students. So both those are available. I wanted to hop on here, share a little bit about the book, a little bit of the story, and why I'm doing this. And I'm super excited for all of you to be able to jump into the book on April 1st. It won't be April Fool's Day for you. I will be sending out an email and you'll be getting access to it. And I'm just super excited for those that you can jump in with this pre-sale now. So thanks again for supporting. Can't wait to share and hear your thoughts about the book. And it's been a long process, but a very rewarding process as well.